What do you think the cost per lead in B2B actually is? Well, many factors affect the B2B cost per lead. Think of factors like your industry, target audience, value proposition, uniqueness, digital footprint, budget, and timing. Anyways, I'm going to cover the cost per lead of 4 outbound marketing channels. Let's get to it. First things first, cold email cost per lead. The average cold email cost per lead for Belkins is $250 to $300. This cost is low because we've been doing cold email for more than 7 years now. We've refined our lead generation and list building processes and built a strong sending reputation. Investing in marketing has also given us a powerful brand and digital presence, which helps lower our CPL. On the screen, you can see a breakdown of cold email cost per qualified lead by industry and target audience. For client campaigns, the average CPL is roughly $770 across 17 industries. We found this by grouping our clients by industry and target customers, which would be startups, SMBs, and enterprise-sized companies. Our analysis shows that the environmental services industry has the lowest B2B cost per lead, which is $300 on the low end, $750 on the high end, and $483 on average. Cybersecurity companies have the highest lead generation cost, typically ranging from $750 to $1,500 with an average of $1,083. I do want to share some advice for reducing cold email CPL though. Are you ready? 1. Create your ICP and buyer persona. An ideal customer profile or ICP and buyer persona are crucial for any successful marketing efforts, not just cold email outreach. They help you focus on the audience most likely to convert so that you avoid wasting resources on low quality leads. 2. Segment leads. Segment your target ICP into distinct groups based on shared characteristics such as industry, company size, and tech stack. This is a vital step for email personalization. And 3, personalize your emails. Writing hyper-personalized outreach emails at scale is tough. However, lead segmentation makes it easier. The trick is to create unique emails for each lead segment. Moving on, cold call cost per lead. We estimate that the cold call cost per lead is $12 on the low end and $61 on the high end. This estimate includes the cost of tools you'll use to find and validate phone numbers, but it excludes other associated costs such as personnel and phone. We came to this estimate by considering the experience of JC Pollard. In 2022, JC closed $1.4 million in deals as an account executive at Gong. About 85% of those deals came from self-sourced leads JC acquired via cold calling. JC reportedly made over 2,500 cold calls, most of which were dead ends. But as JC said, it only takes a few wins to change your year. Let's take a quick look at what it costs to generate 2,572 phone numbers. Let's imagine that JC needed to use some kind of B2B lead generation software, like Apollo, for example. The annual plan for Apollo's professional tier costs about $950 per year, and it gives you access to 1,200 mobile credits per year. To generate 2,572 leads, JC would need an extra 1,400 mobile credits, which costs $280, so the total cost for Apollo would be around $1,228 per year. He'd also need a phone scraper like LeadRock's. LeadRock's growth plan costs $1,740 per year and gives you access to 5,000 free monthly credits. Add on to this a phone validator, ClearOut for example, and the lowest tier of ClearOut Phone's annual plan gives you 5,000 monthly credits at $16 per month or $192 per year. Overall, the total tool cost annually would be $3,160. JC's cold call cost per lead, assuming a 2% call success rate, means $3,160 divided by 52 equals $61 per appointment. Assuming a 10.1% call success rate, the numbers would be $3,160 divided by 257 equals $12 per appointment. The average cold calling success rate is 2% according to Zippia. It can also be as high as 10.1% if you have an effective process, according to Gong. All right, some advice for cutting cold call CPLs. Number 1, nail your opener. Consider opening with, "Hello, I'm first name from company name. How have you been?" Stating your full name makes you sound formal and commands respect. Also, using the phrase, "How have you been?" instead of "How are you?" can boost your success rate 6.6 times, according to Gong's analysis of 90,380 calls. Why? It's a pattern interrupt that jolts the prospect and makes them more likely to continue the call. Number 2, warm calling techniques. Before calling, do some research on your prospects to better understand what they want to accomplish. This way, you can then tie their needs and their goals to your value proposition to deliver a more compelling pitch. And number 3, focus on selling the meeting. A cold call is not a discovery call, so don't ask probing questions aimed at understanding the prospect's needs. Once the prospect is sold on your pitch, ask them for their email and book a meeting. Let's keep this show on the road. Next up, Google Ads cost per lead. In 2023, WordStream published a report detailing its analysis of 17,253 US-based search advertising campaigns for the year prior. It analyzed Google Ads 80% and Microsoft Advertising 20%, and while the benchmarks were mostly for B2C, some applied to B2B. The career and employment industry had the highest CPL, $132.95. Industries with lower CPLs were legal, $111.05, insurance with $90.02, industrial and commercial with $59.74, and dental with $65.37. At Belkins, Google Ads cost us an average of $370 per opportunity in 2023. This makes Google Ads our second best performing channel after cold email. In 2023, we spent $350K on ads, which created 920 new opportunities and 85 new clients. Specifically, 90% of our budget went into the paid budget for Google, while 10% went into salaries. Check out our paid ads results on the screen. If you need help with Google Ads, consider ClickRoads, which is a high-performance paid ads agency for B2B companies. We launched ClickRoads to keep our partners from experimenting with and likely wasting their money on Google Ads just like we did. In 2022, we invested a lot in ads but earned little ROI. However, in 2023, we brought in experienced ad specialists, optimized our campaigns, and developed best practices that helped us excel. Working with ClickRoads, you have our best practices and team of specialists at your disposal. Some advice for reducing Google Ads CPL. Number one, keep ads running in the summer. We noticed that the cost per click, CPC, drops by half after the 25th of every month, especially during summer. This drop occurs because most companies max out their Google Ads budget. To make the most of the opportunity, we continue running Google Ad campaigns from the 25th onward, which helps us win new deals at a lower price. Number two, for brand campaigns, switch from an automated bid strategy to ECPC or enhanced cost per click. This strategy helped Harrison Carroll reduce Google Ads cost by 77% and increase search impression share by 8%. On the screen, you can see how Harrison says it works. All right, next, LinkedIn advertising cost per lead. We've honestly had little success with LinkedIn ads. The CPL for our most recent LinkedIn campaign was $1,000, which we deemed too high. Our experience is not universal because 57% of businesses are happy with their LinkedIn ads ROI. Data from the B2B House, a specialized LinkedIn ads agency, shows the average LinkedIn advertising cost per lead is $98. In 2023, they spent $1 million on LinkedIn ads over 6 months. It's unclear whether the B2B House included their actual personal costs in their analysis or not, but check out this breakdown of their LinkedIn ads CPL by industry. All right, here's some advice for reducing LinkedIn advertising CPL. Use native lead generation forms. According to Speedwork, a LinkedIn ads agency, keeping people on the platform costs less than directing traffic to an external landing page. Next, use member skills to target best fit prospects. LinkedIn lets you target prospects using their skills and certifications. This helps you reach high intent prospects who are more likely to convert. Create distinct campaigns for different job titles. Alpana recommends segmenting your target audience based on job titles and organizational hierarchy. Develop separate campaigns to address the unique needs and interests of each segment. And A/B test your ads. Both Alpana and Speedwork say A/B testing is effective for lowering your CPL. Test different messages, creatives, landing pages, and more. Identify the variations that resonate best with your audience, then use your learnings to optimize your ads. That's it for me, but there's actually more. Facebook advertising, SEO, clutch, and webinar costs per lead, and so many more helpful analytics are waiting for you in the article below. So check it out, drop us a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for even more interesting videos coming your way. I'm out.